Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining on time. Thank you. I welcome Matajis and Prabhujis. Ekambara Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, welcome. Yeah, 2 minutes are there, that is why. Ananya Mataji, you missed some 2 days, I think, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So that is 17th chapter we are going to wind up today. What we saw in the
Okay.
17th chapter was all those activities what we perform. What are the important activities Krishna has told we should never give up? Yajna, Dana, Tapa. Correct? So everyone has to perform yajna. Yajna means what? Sacrifice. Whatever work we do is a sacrifice. Whatever we eat is a sacrifice. We breathe is a sacrifice. They all are sacrifice. Sacrifice means what? Yajna. Right? So what we eat, we give the ahuti to the Yajna Purusha who is in our stomach in the form of Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva. So similarly, the Lord only is in the form of prana, right? 24 elements. All the Lord only, Lord's energies they are. So we take and we breathe out. That is again a sacrifice. So anything what we perform is a sacrifice. Similarly, tapa, austerity. Morning, someone you imagine in Mumbai and all, how people go from one place to another, big austerity. That is right. They have to leave home, travel for hours together, and in such a crowded train. So it is really, it's like a big austerity for them doing that work. Okay, so tapa. Next, charity. Charity also, there are three things, we can give charity. That is, they all depends on the faith. Some people give charity for constructing Krishna temple, ISKCON, and some in ISKCON temple also, so many people are given Annadana. They have hospitals. Further, they give, that is charity in the mode of goodness. Then charity in the mode of, what is that, passion, right? Rajoguna. That is like, see, like, yeah, father is telling you have to give now. Okay, they give. But after they go, they repent. Why did I give? Why did you tell my dear father to give it like that? Or people give charity and click and post it in the Instagram and what do you call that? Facebook media, right? Public, what do you call that? Public media and a media. Okay, so that
Social
means
media.
social media. Hari, oh, thank you, Mataji. Publicity. Yeah. So that is in the mode of passion. Tamoguna is and where we are not supposed to give charity. Slaughterhouses, so many people give. Poultry farms, we think that's a big business, but where are those poultry? See, one veterinary doctor I met, he is working in a poultry farm. What is his job, veterinary doctors? He says he has to keep on doing research how these what is it, hen, etc., goat, all these can be made as fat as possible. So that people pay so much money and buy and take. Why do they buy and take? Just to cut and eat, cook and eat. So you see, the doctor's job is to see that by feeding what or by doing what, they will all become look like, very plumpy. That is his job, you see. So if we give charity to these kind of houses, obviously it is in tamoguna. Okay, so yajna, dana, tapa can be done in three types of faith. What is those faith? Faith in Sattoguna, faith in Tamoguna, and finally faith in Rajoguna. Whatever guna they belong to, they will have faith in that only, no? Generally, it happens, like if we like some teacher, we have a lot of faith in the teacher, in that subject. So like that it is. Okay, Hare Krishna. 25th verse we read that day, but we did not discuss. So today, once again, we will start with the 25th. Tadityena visandhaya palam yajna tapakriyaha dhana kriyascha vividha kriyante moksha kankshibhihi. Hare Krishna. Ananya Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Without desiring fruitive result, one should perform various kinds of sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word tat.
Tat.
The, pur- the purpose of such transcendental activities is to get free from material entanglement.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna
So,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. In the previous verse, we saw Om Tat Sati Iti. What is it? Om Tat Sati Iti Iteshyam. That is that word. Om Tat Sat Iti Nirdeshyam. Right? Who says this? Brahmanas Trivida Smritaha. Brahmanas chant these three syllables, words, representation. Why? While we are chanting all the Vedas. Why are they doing it? Because if they do it, what will happen? If they start with the word Om, they'll be able to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because Om is the first realization, Brahman. Then Tat is the second realization, Paramatma. Om Tat Sat. Sat is the Bhagavan realization. So when we chant this Om, you know, in Bhagavatam, first canto, I think sixth or fifth chapter. See, when we have faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead and we do devotional service, no, two things happen simultaneously. We ask, no, will the attachment come first or detachment? This is a hen came first or chick came first. Yeah, sorry, what is it? Egg came first or chick came first? Like that, we ask, no, it's not like that. Even till whenever we have done first level also, we have said first we have to have the attachment towards the Lord, then automatically Lord will help to detach from the material. That is not wrong. But in the chapter it is mentioned, both take place simultaneously. What is the analogy Srila Prabhupada has given? You know how it is possible both can take simultaneously. Prabhupada says, the lightning and thunder comes, both come together. Gunashri Mataji, I'm in class. Hare Krishna Mataji, I'm in class Mataji, 7 o'clock level 2. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. It's from Mangaluru temple, no, so I need to attend. Hare Krishna. Okay, so the lightning and the thundering take place together at the same time, simultaneously. We hear the thunder also, we see the lightning also. So similarly, when we do the devotional service, when I say devotional service, according to the definition, what definition we have learned? Savai pumsam parodharmo eto bhaktir adokshaje ahetuki apratihata adokshaja, whose potency is inconceivable for anyone. How do we have to do Adokshaja Bhakti? To him. Ahaituki apratihata. That bhakti, devotional service. Similarly, we have seen one more definition. Can anyone tell me? Nectar of instruction. Two definition we have seen for bhakti. Bhakti uchyate. Hare Krishna. One you remember, ahaituki apratigata. Bhakti has to be ahaituki without any motivation, apratigata without any interruption. But other than this, two more definition we have seen in nectar of devotion. One example, one hint I can give. No other desire other than doing service to the Lord. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Mataji,
Yes, Prabhu.
Maya is from 12th chapter. Maya Ishya Mano
Prabhuji.
Ye Mam
Prabhuji, I am asking a definition from nectar of devotion. I said nectar of devotion.
Oh,
Bhaktir uchyate, that word will come. Bhaktir uchyate, very specific. You are right. Maya Asakta Manaf Partha Yogan Ninjam Madashaya. That is correct. Yogam Ninjan Mad Ashaya. That is different. That is different. That is one of the ways of doing bhakti. So many ways are there, no devotional service. That is definition I'm asking. Okay. Anya Abhilashita Shunyam. Anya Abhilashita Shunyam Jnanam Karmam Adi Anavritam. Those things are not necessary at all when we do Haituki Bhakti. What is it? Anya Abhilashita Shunyam. Except for serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead, no other Abhilasha. And Anukulya Krishna Anushilanam Bhaktir Uchyate. To do bhakti in favor of Krishna, whatever will be favorable for Krishna. Doing that and whatever is not favorable, and what is that? Nirdesha. That should not be done. Whatever is favorable only for Krishna, we should do that. So, Anya Bilashita Shunyam, Anukulya Krishna Anushilanam. Anukulya Shila Anushilanam is the karma, and the outcome is Anya Bilashita Shunyam. So if you do this, Anukulya Bhakti, what will happen? Anya Ashaye, Anya desires will become zero. Anya Bilacha Shunyam. So that is why I said both take place. If you now you are able to understand, both take place simultaneously together. What are they? But that is attachment to a Supreme Personality of Godhead and detachment from the material activities, entanglement. What which is not permanent, we are thinking that is permanent, right? So all those kinds of ignorance will be dispelled, and at the same time, Anukulya Krishna Anushilanam, we'll be able to do devotional service. Okay, so that is how to take place together. So this is another definition of pure bhakti. Pure bhakti. In next verse, next to this verse is Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam Tatparatvena Nirmalam Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam. With all those senses which the Rishikesha has given us. Rishikena, with all the senses, sense organs, Rishikesha Sevanam, to do service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Uttam Bhakti Uttama. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Uttama. So Bhakti's definition is three. One is Sahaituki Apratigatam, then Anukulya Krishna Anushilanam, and Anya Bilashita Shunyam. Then Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam Tatparatvena Nirmalam. When will that come? When will we get a detachment from all the title? Here title means what? Teacher, principal, PhD, post-graduation, scientist, all those are the relation. So, what is it? Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam. This is a result. So, what do we have to do for that? We have to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead Rishikesha with our Rishikena, with our senses. Okay, they are very good, right? So, Anya Bilashita Shunyam, just remember. So, without desiring fruitive activities, okay, this we have already seen it. So without, that is totally detachment. We should not be attached to the result. And Om is the Brahman realization. Tat is the Paramatma. Then Sat. Sat is the Supreme Personality of Godhead realization. So the purpose of such purpose of that transcendental activities are what? To get free from material entanglement. That is why both take place together. We get attached to the Lord, so we do transcendental activities. At the same time, detachment from the material entanglement take place. Both go simultaneously. Both do this, no? That's a beautiful analogy in those two verses only. One who does this devotional service with so much of attachment to Supreme Personality of Godhead, for them this whole material world is like, understand the analogy very well. It's like a whole material ocean. You remember that Tesham Aham Samudratam Mrityutam Sara Sagarat. Bhagavan came from up to give one finger. We are just doing this in the material ocean, and he is giving one finger to pull us out. Remember, that's what Tesham Aham Samudrata. I will help you to cross this material ocean. Mrityu Samsara Sagarat. What is it material? Mrityu Samsara Sagarat is the material ocean. So what did we see? So the purpose of such a transcendental activity is to get free from material entanglement. So Lord will come and make us get detached from any material entanglement. So if we start doing this kind of Uttama Bhakti, what will happen? Automatically, transcendental activities will take place. And the moment we start doing transcendental activities, we are totally liberated from the entanglement of this material world, karma bandhan, everything is freed. We become totally free from all these activities. Yes, Ananya Mataji, continue. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Radhaji.
Hare Krishna.
7.25. One should perform sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word Tat. The purpose of such transcendental activities is to get free from the material entanglement. Tat Tat Tattvam Asi.
Tattvamasi.
Tattvam
Tattvamasi. That is a Om. That is, I am not this body. I am the Brahman. I am the soul. That is Tattvamasi. Yes, Mataji.
Chandogya Upanishad 6.8.7. Tat describes detached work for the sake of liberation. These activities are done regardless for material results. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Radhaji.
Krishna. So these which are the activities? Transcendental activities. What are the transcendental activities? All yajna dana tapa are done with the firm faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is why we start this sacrifice yajna dana tapa with the word tat. I am doing it for you. If just now we saw for his pleasure. Samsiddhi Hari Toshanam, for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord. Okay, Hare Krishna. That is, what is that? Atapumbir Dvijasresha Varnashrama Vibhagashaha Swanishitasya Dharmasya Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes. Okay. Ashamataji, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी
Shaya.
सद्भावे साधुभावे च सद् एतत् प्रयुज्यते प्रशस्ते कर्मणि तथा सत्तप्त पार्थयुज्यते यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थितिः सद् इति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदत्रियं सदित्ये एवाभिधीयते
Hari Bol. Yes, Mataji.
Prasastate karmani is described duties. There are many purificative processes from the time of conception to the end of one's life. These are meant for the ultimate liberation of the living entity. Uttering Om Tat Sat is very auspicious, hence recommended during their performance. Sat Bhave is acting in Sattva, Krishna consciousness, and in Sadhu Bhave. Sadhu is a devotee, is one who is fully consciousness of the activities of Krishna consciousness. Transcendental matters become very clear in association of the devotees. That is Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, 25, 25,
25.
45.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Great.
So, oh, thank you, Mataji. Prashaste Karmani. Prashaste Karmani is the pious activities. Activities prescribed by the Vedas. So, we have to do Prashaste Karmani. These prescribed duties. Once we do it, that itself shows that we are in the Satoguna. But that Nishkama, we should not expect the results. That is what is very, very important. Prescribed duties doing with attachment to the result will not purify us. So prescribed activities performed without expectation. Nishkama karma, otherwise what do you call that? Nishkama karma. That will purify our heart. Why? Because we are not doing for the result, we are doing it for the pleasure of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is what is ultimate liberation is. So this is akarma. What is akarma does not bind us. Karma binds us. You see how beautifully Krishna started this in the 3rd chapter. from the 3rd chapter to 17th chapter only are the verses. 2nd chapter is, it's a prelude, and 18th chapter is the a recap. So 3rd chapter is actually saying the first chapter in which Krishna is introducing Karma Yoga. Same Karma Yoga he is completing here. When will we get the ultimate liberation? When we do akarma. Sakama karma, even nishkama karma, all bind us. Now you should not have any doubt that why nishkama karma, Mataji? We are attached to karma. We are only detached from the karma pala. Isn't it? So that because we are doing karma, actually we are supposed to do akama karma. So what is akama karma? Doing activities only for the pleasure of the Lord. No other activity. And the last one, we all know vikarma, which is not prescribed in the Vedas at all. So Krishna again brought us to the same platform, do all the activities, no problem, but totally get not only detached from the karma pala, but also perform these activities for my pleasure, so that your heart will be purified. So heart purification is the beginning of devotional service. Devotional service is akama karma. Okay, so uttering Om Tat Sat is very, very auspicious, because whichever activity, whether prescribed, we start, we are remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it's an Om, people generally do know Om Ganeshaya Namaha, like that they start. So here Om Tat Sat represents the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Above him there is nothing, equal to him there is nothing. That is why he is the absolute truth. He is not the relative truth. There's nothing equal or above him. Sadbhava. That is Sattva-guna. What bhava? All the time we are in Sattva-guna. What is Sattva-guna? Sattva-guna is not expecting anything for us, again doing it only for the pleasure of the Lord. So we know the sadhu's definition, right? Titikshva karunika sukrita sarvadehina ajada shatruvatva shantavaha sadhu bhushana. So one who is wearing all these things, what are they? Titikshva, karunika, tolerance, compassion, Sugrida Sarvadehinam, well-wisher of everybody. Suhrida Sarvadehinam is a well-wisher of anybody and everybody. Even if they do not, any living entity does not remember the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Lord will not forget us. He is so merciful. He knows very well, it's okay, my child is a little bit, what do you call that? Sagiras, they say, gir gaya. It's okay, but the father will never say, you are not my son. The father, okay, he may be upset, but yes, he will re-establish a new life for his son. Is it not? So that is what is Supreme Personality of Godhead. For that, the process again, we have to be very, very compassionate. We have to be very, very tolerant, titikshva, karunika. And Sukrita Sarvadeginam is very, very important. No, nothing harm for anybody. Sena Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, like that. Okay, Hare Krishna. Transcendental matters become very clear in 3.2.25. We will see that verse later. Yes. Ashamataji, can you please read it?
Pratham Prasanga is without good association, one cannot achieve transcendental knowledge. When initiating a person or offering the sacred thread, Om Tat Sat is vibrated. In performance of Yajna, the object is supreme, Om Tat Sat. Tad Artiyam means offering service to anything which represents the supreme, including cooking prasadam and helping in the Lord's temple, broadcasting the glories of the Lord. Om Tat Sat are sacred words used to perfect all activities, making them complete. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, Krishna is giving us the process once again, right? How can we do associate full process? You see, what is that? Shraddha. The whole chapter is Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivarti. Anartha Nivarti is nothing but the purification of the heart. So if you do Shraddha, with Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha and Bhajana Kriya, automatically Anartha Nivarti will take place. So when initiating a person or offering the sacred thread, Om Tat Sat, is vibrated. Any work we start doing, we start with that word Om Tat Sat. Okay. Generally, we made a scene before doing what is it? Tapa. What is it? Sacrifice. What do you call that? Yajna. So before we start yajna, the Pandit will give the sacred thread. You remember, he will put it in the haldi and all, etc. Purify it. Achamanam and all he does. And he gives to the person who is supposed to be worshipping Vishnu as a yajna karta. Right? So that is what offering the sacred thread. And after purifying him, it's a process of purifying him. Okay, so after that he invites, ignites Lord Vishnu, Avahanam, we call it as no. He makes Lord Vishnu seated there before we start the yajna. Until the last minute, it is believed that the Lord is sitting there, and at the time of Purnahuti, the Lord accepts the Purnahuti and say, if we go for any wedding or anything, we keep sitting and we keep seeing what is happening. All that Mangalya Danam, everything is over. Finally, they will give one that Tambulam, you call it, no? What do they give? That Supari, etc. in a bag they give, and we say thank you and come back. Is it not? So the Lord also is keeping on watching. Who is sitting here with Satoguna? Who is sitting here with the Tamoguna? Like that he is going on watching there. Tadartiyam. What is Tadartiyam? Tadartiyam is nothing but that all the services what we are offering. See, if we have to do Yajna, first Yajna Kunda. There is a, what do you call that, with the cow dung. We clean that place, and with the cow dung we clean all the lepna, they say, no, in Hindi. So they lepte hai, all the bricks, etc. Then they put a rangoli, then whatever samagri is needed, they assemble everything. Is it not? So that is offering service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is going to, like, even prasadam. Prasadam is very, very important. No yajna is complete without the prasadam. Is it not? So all these things are the abhideya process. Okay, so first we saw Om, that is our relation. Okay, our soul is part and parcel of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then it comes Tat. Tat is the whole, this process abhideya. Sat is the prayojana. So everywhere you see, this science of Bhagavad Gita is so wonderful. Right? Who all are there? Today only 6 people are there. Nobody is there today. Ritvika Mataji is also not there. Hare Krishna. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
17.26 to 25. The absolute truth is objective of devotional sacrifice, and it is indicated by the word of Sat. This work.
Yeah, just now we saw, no? Brahman, first is the Om, is the Sambandha, then Tat is the Abhideya, and Sat is the objective Prayojana.
Sacrifice of penance and of charity to the absolute nature and performed to please the Supreme Person, O son of Partha. O Sad Eva Saumya, Chanda Upanishad 6.2.1. O Sat means eternal activity done for the service of the Lord. Reveal the truth's spiritual nature. In such activities, the performer of action become eternal. The activities are aimed at the eternal, and the benefit of the activities are eternal.
Hare Krishna.
So, same sloka, it is from Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 2nd chapter, 26 is mentioned.
So many verses are there, Prabhuji. So many verses are there in Bhagavatam.
For Satya.
Telling that, yeah, Sat.
Yeah.
Sad is different. Sat is different.
Sat
eva Saumya. Saumya is so pleasing, so wonderful. Lavanyam, we say, no? So Sad eva Saumya. So who else can be more than pleasing than you? But Sat means eternal. All those activities what we perform, Om Tat Sat. This is eternal activity. See, we say, no, Brahman. Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir. Brahmagno Brahmanahutam, Brahmaiva Teva Kantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina, Brahma Arpanam, one who does is also Brahman, because we are part and parcel of Supreme. Brahma Arpanam, Brahma Havihi, what is it, ghee, etc. we use, no? One small, long spatula we use, ghee we use, and the khanda, and we use, all are nothing but a Brahman. Means what? Everything has emanated from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. His external energy. They all are his external energy. That is why we say everything is the eternal. In such activity, performer, that, see, where that Bhagavata Saptak was there last week, one who reads Krishna Katha and one who hears Krishna Katha. Everything is Bhagavan only. We are no one without his mercy. Nothing we could have done. Without his mercy, neither we can tell nor people can hear. So everything is him only. What is talked about is also about him. Who speaks also him only. Who listens also is him only. So that is what is eternity. It shows that the Mamaivamshu Jivaloke. Even the material things are also his part and parcel. Daivi Hesha Gunamayi. Daivi. This is his energy, the Lord's energy, my energy. In the seventh chapter, Krishna himself says, right? Daivi Hesha Guna Mayi. Okay? My energy they are. Yes, Prabhuji. Actually,
the transcendental sound Omkara, also a combination of the three letter A, U, and M, has transcendental potency, and one who chant Omkara will very soon realize Omkara and Lord Vishnu to be non-different. This is
right.
Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi 7.1.
So 128. Hare
128.
Krishna. Yes, this Omkara is like Om. It is not Om. It is Om. It goes like that. Aum. A is the first letter, followed by U and M. Okay? That is what is Om. And it has got all the potency. It can anything the sound vibration can do. What did come first? Shabda. Shabda sparsha. Auma. So, Shabda, first Shabda came from the Akash. That was the first element which was created, right? After that was created the air. Shabda, Sparsha. Then came Rupa. Rupa is fire. So, fire has got both the other elements also. What are they? Shabda and Sparsha. But air has got only two. That is Shabda and air has got two. And fire has got three. Shabda, Sparsha and Rupa. When we see Shabda, Akash has got only one element, Shabda. So whatever comes later, it takes the previous characteristics and then it comes. Rupa. Next is what? Rasa. Rasa is the taste. Taste is what? Tongue. So this taste has got Shabda, Sparsha and Rupa. Along with all the other three, it has got taste also. Then Shabda, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, smell. But that is the nose or the smell. Nose can smell. The smell has got everything, all five qualities. So like that. And that is why we say it has all the transcendental potency, because all these things come from Lord's energy, which is none other than the transcendental potency. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, go ahead.
आकारेणोच्यते कृष्ण सर्वलोकैकनायकः उकारेणोच्यते राधा मकारो जीव वाचकः
Very good. Nice, Prabhuji. Yes, continue.
Tried my best, Mataji.
You're correct. Nicely. Yes.
Akaronochate Krishna. The letter A, Akara, referred to Krishna, who is the Sarva Lokaika Nayaka.
What is the meaning of Krishna? Krishna.
Krishna is, there are mainly two words. One is black, one is attractive, Akarshita.
All attractive. Yes. Krishna
All
is all attractive. There will be nobody who is not attracted by Krishna's beauty.
Beauty.
Okay. Opulences rather. Yes, Prabhu. Continue.
The letter U, Ukara, indicates Srimati Radharani, the presser of potence of Krishna, and M, Makara, indicate the living entity, Jivas. 7 Chaitamrita, Charitamrita, Adi, 7.1.
So this is a woman. A represents Krishna, U represents Radha, Ma represents we, the Jiva. The relation between all three. That is what? Bhakta, Bhakti, and Bhagavan. Bhakta is the living entity, and Bhakti, the process for who helps us. Without the mercy of Radharani, nobody can think of doing any bhakti. And to whom we are doing bhakti? Bhagavan. That is why we say, bolne wala bhi Bhagavan hai, sunne wala bhi Bhagavan hai, enjoy karne wala bhi Bhagavan hai. Everything is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yeah, who else is there? Yes, Prabhu, go ahead.
Ashradhyaya hutam datam tapastapam kritam chayat asad iti uchyate partha nacha tat pratya
Pretya. Tat pretya noiha.
tat nacha tat pretya no iha.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Thank you. Iga means in this world, here, right now. Okay, wherever we are there right now, in this world. That's the meaning of, means this is the life which you have taken in this yoni. Correct? Okay. Yes, Prabhuji, read.
But sacrifice, austerity, and charity performed without faith in the Supreme are non-permanent. O son of Partha, regardless of whatever rites are performed, they are called asat and are useless both in this life and in the next also. Next life.
Hari Hari Bol. So that means only Sat. Sat word is whatever does not belong to Sat. That is not beneficial at all. That is totally useless. Visana Shrama Evaihi Kevalam. Dharmasva Nishtitapum Sam. Vikshwaseno Katasuyaka. Na Udpadayete Tiratim Shrama Evaihi Kevalam. So without taking this Om Tat Sat word or without remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead, if we start doing any work, Om means Avuma. If we don't, see, he has given us everything. Otherwise, also, you see, we want to read book. Who gave the paper? Krishna only gave the paper. Who gave the ink? Krishna. Who gave the intelligence to print this book? Krishna. Balam balavatam chagam kamaraghavi varjidam dharmo viruttha bhuteshu kamos vivartarshaba. You have seen, no? In the 7th chapter. Balam balavatam chaham. And the strength in the prowess. Whoever looks so hatta katta, I am the strength in them. If they think because of their strength they were able to do, that is their maya. Yes, Hare Krishna. This is the last slide. So what we will do, I request all of you to please fill in the attendance. Yesterday also we had a meeting. Tomorrow reminds me, 1 second. Tomorrow is most probably devotees, we will have class, no problem at all. But yesterday in the meeting, we were all told that there will be a training for the new teachers who want to teach. So, if the training section, actually they have written in the group as a 7 o'clock, but I have already replied that 7 o'clock I will not be able to attend because I have the this L2 class. And one more very important thing, L2 classes have to be completed by this month end, September, because the L3 classes are starting in October. So you all have to join, right? So Mataji told me to finish these classes by maximum this month end. And for that, very, very important, there are around 200 slides in the 18th chapter. So we need to go little faster. But anyway, this is recap. In the 18th chapter, there is nothing new to explain. Everything, whatever we have already studied, Krishna is going to write now from second chapter, third, fourth, like that. He is going to tell us that in second chapter, this is what is told. In the third chapter, this is what is told. So he's telling if anything has to be performed, what we can say. Say for example, the first beginning of 18th chapter is once again about 3 gunas. So it is like recap. Just now we learned, and then in between that Chaturvarnyamaya system, you remember Brahmana quality, Kshatriya quality, Shudra qualities that he explained, and something of the 15th chapter, what is it? Ashadurdvam prasrita satyashaka guna pravrta vishaya pravala Asangamoolan anusantadani karma anubandhini manushya loke. 15th chapter, I think, second verse. Or the first also we can say, no, what is urdhomoolam adashakam? It is all pervaded. So he is explaining about that also. How this material world is, what are the 2 type of people we saw, 3 type of people, 3rd type we saw, he is Uttama Purusha. Charat Chakrame, Shaksharameva is fallible and infallible. Uttama, that is what was that? No, Uttama Purushastvanya Paramatme Yudakartaka. That is about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he said he is above everybody, he is above everything. That's what he says. What was that verse? I think it's Smaksharam Atitogam Aksharatapi Chotamaha Tosmi Loke Vedesha Purusha Pratitotamaha. That is one. And these are the example. In 18th chapter, again we have learned to perform an activity, what are the 5 ingredients we need. So 18.14, again he will tell the same thing. Adhishtanam manachaham karta cha karanam pratak cheshta vividakscha daivim cha panchamam. So the 5 factors which are essential for performing any activity. So like that he is going to revise. We will see one that was Hare Krishna. Where am I? I am not able to go back. 3.2525. Do you remember? 3.25. It's a nice verse, very nice verse, which tells about sadhu sangha, etc. everything. So we'll just see this verse and go. Hare Krishna. Yeah, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Satam is continued. Say, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam, 10.10. Continuously chant my name. Same thing. Satam Prasangan, Mama Virya Samvido. He said, no, Machitta Madgata Prana Bodhayanta Paraspara. All the time you talk about me, my glories, my strength, everything you talk about me. Same thing. Satam Prasangan, Mama Virya Samvido, Bhavanti Hrit Karna Rasayana Katha, Tajoshanadashva Pavarga Vartmani, Shraddharatir Bhaktir Anukramam Ishyati. Hare Krishna. Where is my... yes. Who is Ananya Mataji? Read the translation, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Amigam Kad. Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Mataji.
In the association of pure devotees, discussion of the pastimes and activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is very pleasing and satisfying to the ear and the heart. By cultivating such knowledge, one gradually becomes advanced one on the path of the liberation, and thereafter he is freed, and his attraction becomes fixed. Then real devotion and devotional service begin. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. Okay, so both take place at the same time. Love for Godhead comes, the moment we get the love for Godhead, we start doing service for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, like the thunder and the lightning, same. But here you see, again, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya. What is Bhajana Kriya? Talking the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is known as Bhajana Kriya. That's what we do know in Bhajan. What do we do? जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी. See past time. Girivaradhari. One who took the Giri. One who took the Govardhan. Girivaradhari. So whatever we glorify, it's nothing but his. That's why Ataga Sri Krishna Nama Adi. Name and etc. So what are the etc.? Namarupa Guna Leela. So 10.9 is this only. Machita Madhyata Prana Bodhayanta Parasparam. My devotees, wherever they see, wherever they assemble, wherever they meet each other, what do? Bodhayanta Parasparam, between each other. Would they forget themselves? What they forget themselves? What is it? Machita Madhyata Prana Bodhayanta Parasparam. Katayantascha mam nityam. My katha they talk about. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. They get immersed in that. By talking the glories of the Lord, they totally forget about themselves. Same thing it is, you see. Anna? So this is the, actually speaking, it is Abhideya process. How once we can, wait, we'll go back. Yeah. Maybe okay, fine. So we have completed 17th chapter. Is it not? Hari Hari Bol. With the Krishna's mercy, that was the last slide what you saw. Okay, I'll go to that, no problem. Next. Yeah, this is the last verse and this is the last slide of that chapter. Okay, so there are Asat also. Who are Asat? We have seen in the 16th chapter. Yashastra vidhi mutsrijya vartate kama karataha. So one who does not believe in the scriptures, does not utilize the scripture for the pleasure of Supreme Personality of Godhead, vartate kama karataha. They use it for their own benefit. Anna? Then we saw Tasma, last verse, Tasma Shastram Pradhanoktam. One who follows these rules and regulations, that is the Vedas, very, very diligently. Tasma Chatram Pramanoktam. So one who accepts that this is what one has to perform. That means one has to read the Shastras and follow it accordingly. Jnatva Shastram Vidhanoktam. One who knows that these Shastras will take us. So Karmam Kartum Argasi. Shastras only are going to help you. Don't say the people are there. What Shastra Gistra, you just should do it. Like that they say. So that will lead them to nowhere. That's what we say, no? That leads them to nowhere. They don't know where will it take them. Hare Krishna. Any doubt, anybody, Avi? Hare Krishna. Ananya Mataji, you didn't attend for some class, so if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Hare Krishna. Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. So that is a faith. Without faith, nothing can happen. Once I have told you, for getting this faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead also, two prerequisite qualities are there. What are they? Quality. To have this faith only.
Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya.
Correct. But my question is to get this Shraddha, to get his faith in Sadhu Sangha and Bhajana Kriya, two prerequisites are there. Only if we have done those two we will automatically get Shraddha in sadhus and in glorification of the Lord.
Attachment by God and detachment by the materialistic
Hari Bol. Very good guess, Mataji. Correct. One is mercy. Attachment by the God, you said. not to the. So to the means I would have said no. Attachment. Did you say attachment to the God? No. You said attachment by the God. Correct?
Yes, Mataji.
So that is known as mercy. Correct. So one is mercy. Another one is Mahat Seva. That means we should have performed Mahat Seva, means doing service to the Vaishnavas, Lord's devotee. One was done, this Vaishnava Seva only will start slowly getting faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay? So that is a very, very important thing. What is that? Lord's mercy and Mahat Seva. That is service to the, who is that? Vaishnavas. Service to the devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna. Yes? Anybody having any other doubt? Viraj Prabhu came. Viraj Prabhu, just now we finished it. So what we are going to do now is, we will slowly start. As I told you, we have to finish this chapter, whole 18, in this month only. 30th September will be the last day. After that, we won't have the link also. That link will be utilized for next batch. From 4th onwards, I think they are starting next batch. So this will be utilized for that also. So we'll try our level best. Okay?
Ma'am, we will not have classes after that.
Yeah, we will third level, no? Third level. This second level will get over. Okay? Yes. 18 chapter, Moksha Sannyasa. Sannyasa means what?
Ma'am,
Hare
we will
Krishna.
have a leave of 18 days for level 1.
No, Prabhu. Why will you have 18 days?
Because there will be no link, you said.
No. This link will be utilized for next batch, which is coming for L2, no, Mataji, Prabhuji. So let us not go to that. What I am trying to tell is, you will have third level in some other link. Okay? Time will be the same. Everything will be the same. That means, okay? Yes, Prabhu? Renunciation. That is Tyaga. Tyaga means not leaving everything and going to Himalaya. Tyaga is what? Renouncing the attachment to the karma. No attachment at all. Oh Krishna, you are there, you will take care. What is that? Karpanyatosho swabhava prichami tvam dharma sammoda chetaga et shreyasya nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyaste akam shadimam prapana. In the previous to previous slide we saw, right from the time of conception to the time of death we saw, liberation. So what are the stages in between? There are how many stages in anyone's lifetime, life cycle we call it as. In English it is different, here it is different. How many stages a jiva goes through? Should not forget, 6 stages. Conception, from the time of conception. Conception, take birth, remains like that, dwindles or grows, we can say, grows, and then, what is it? Finally is oblivation. And before that, reproduces. Yeah. 5th is reproducing. 6th is merging into oblivation. That means it's not that Saijamukti merging. Not that. If at all we have to take another birth for some reason or the other, what happens now? We will go, the body will be taken by the Yamadutas, and that body, soul will be moving around. That is why we say no till the time our, though if we have lost any of our ancestors, we say no, it takes some time for them to take another body. Till then they'll be roaming around like this only. So we do know that those 10 days puja, after the Shuddhikaran of the house, everything done also, we do that 10 days puja. And we feed them nice items, we cook for them, whatever they like it. Whatever all those the souls have passed, we make nice things and we feed them that day. I mean, that day, no matter, those 10 days. And then next, okay, whatever it is, perfection of renunciation. So it is what is that? Yukta Vairagya. Yukta. So what is Yukta? We are not saying everything, oh no, I'm a Bhakta, don't bring it to me, near me, I will get contaminated. No, we take everything and using it in the for the pleasure of Krishna. Using everything for the pleasure of Krishna. Some say there, Haritoshanam. So that is known as, we don't leave everything and go to, where do we go? Sannyasa. What is it known as? Himalaya. And then we don't go to Himalaya like that. Hare Krishna. Yes. Who read it next? Ananya Mataji have read already. Asha Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Hare
chapter
Krishna.
18 sections. Section A, that is from verse number 1 to 12. Acting with detachment is true renunciation and brings freedom from reaction. Section B involves 13 to 18 verses. The conclusion of Sankhya and Vedanta actions is directed by the super soul bring freedom from reaction. Section C starts from 19 to 40 verse. The entanglement of the three modes. Section D starts with 41 to 48. That is worshipping the Lord through one's occupational work is true renunciation and brings freedom from reactions. Section E starts from 49 to 55, from Gnana Yoga to pure devotional service. Section F starts from 56 to 60, that is working in pure devotional service. Section D starts from 61 to 63, that is surrender to the Supreme Soul. Section H, that is starts from 64 to 66, that is the most confidential knowledge of all, become a pure devotee of Krishna. Section I starts from 67 to 71, that is preaching and studying the Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Next
Krishna.
section, I think 78 verses are there, I think so.
Yeah.
Remaining verses is the glorification
Once-
of the knowledge, I think so. Or otherwise, Arjuna is firmly fixes.
Arjuna is firmly fixed. That's it. Arjuna finally he tells no. So Arjuna firmly fixed his focus at the lotus feet of the Lord. What he tells is Krishna will tell at the end, oh Arjuna, the explaining is my duty. I have explained. Whatever you want, you do. So what is that? That famous verse Krishna tells, no, Krishna, I am totally surrendered to you. Whatever you want, Nashtamoho, that was which was 73. 73, Arjuna says, after everything, 73 is Nashtamoho Smritirlabdva. Now I don't remember anything else. Karishye vachanam tava. This is the phrase. I will do only what you say. So Arjuna is firmly fixed at the instruction of Krishna. Whatever he, oh Krishna, you tell me sit down, I will sit. You tell me stand, I will stand. I don't know anything, I'm not going to use my brain at all. This is what in the J the Lord says. That is 72 to 78. Okay. That is why he says no. The what is that? Manmana Bhava Madbhakto will come in that. No, that comes in the previous session. One more time, Manmana Bhava Madbhakto will come in this verse. Okay. Sorry, in this chapter. Hare Krishna and see here. Renunciation. When did Arjuna ask him, what is renunciation? 6th chapter he asked. Isn't it? Whether karma yoga is better or karma sannyasa is better. So there ends the karma yoga. So at the end of the karma yoga, he asked the same question. Then conclusion of Sankhya and Vedanta. So finally he said Sankhya is also essential, Vedanta is also essential. Everything is essential for purifying the heart. If we don't do according to the rules and regulation, our heart cannot be purified because everybody will be doing whimsically according to their wish, isn't it? So to bring discipline in the society, everything has to be performed according to the rules and regulation. We have traffic signal, why? Everybody turns, everybody drives however they want. The traffic, the vehicles will not be regulated. So that is why. So regulation is very, very essential. Then again we saw Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga. After Karma Yoga we saw Ashtanga Yoga. Then we saw Jnana Yoga. Now we are seeing Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga at the matured stage. That is Pure devotional service. Okay, Hare Krishna. We will see this. We'll see this later. Okay, so about tomorrow, you just keep waiting for the instruction in the group, because if the training session for the next batch training has started, so if the training is exactly at 7 to 8 only, there may not be class. Otherwise also, I will try to come somewhat either before or later, so I will post it in the group. I hope you all are in the group, right? I'll try to take class at least, if not possible, 7 to 7:20 or 30, I'll finish the training, and 7:25 onwards till 8, maybe 8:10, 8:15 we can go. So I'll try to, because we have to finish this chapter in this month. Hare Krishna. So 18th chapter, actually, I would request, Acha, one more very important thing, Hare Krishna, that is the quiz. I'll be sharing the quiz link also, except for 2, 11, 2, 11, 12, and 13, I think. All others are there, but I have asked for the 2, 11, 13 also, 12, 13 also. If it comes today, I will share one link in which everything will be there. Otherwise, don't mind, tomorrow I'll share the link which I have already got. So you can start doing from chapter number 1, and slowly and gradually, whenever I get the other chapters, I will share it. Okay, and quiz.